Hi, welcome back to my stamping classroom. This is Cheryl, and I'll be showing you how to make card number 2, which is this beautiful dove. In the last video, I forgot to show you which stamp set I used, and that was for Unto Us. I used Hark the Herald Angels, and then Sharing with You the Glory and Wonder of the Miracle of the Season and Merry Christmas. Sorry about that. It's been a while since I've done videos. Okay, for this video, for this card, I used the Dove of Hope. And this comes as a bundle. You get the stamp set and you get the dies. And you get all kinds of dies with it. You get several bird, some flowers, and just some detail dies there. Now, the ones I used for the card were the bird body, the detailed wing, and this I cut out of shimmer paper, white shimmer paper, and then this is just the outline of the wing, and I used vellum for that, which I put behind the wing just to give it a little bit more depth. I also used this little branch here, and then also Peace, which is actually a retired die, but you can use the Joy dies as well, which are current in the current winter catalog. Okay. As far as supplies are concerned, you'll need thick whisper white, and this is 4 1/4 by 11. And as you can see, I stamped in basic gray the sentiments that were in the Dove of Hope stamp set. And then I also use this vellum. This is flocked vellum. This is with the Poinsettia set, and it's called, I don't remember what it's called, but it'll be in my description notes. And it's beautiful. It gives some beautiful texture, and it's just beautiful behind a white background. And then here are all the little bits and pieces. Let me move this. This is the dove body, which I cut out. And I will say this card is easy to put together, but it is a bit fiddly to get all the pieces cut. And then I had cut 2 wings, 2 pieces of vellum that go behind the wings. They'll go behind there like this. And then out of gold, out of the gold foil, I cut Peace. And then this I used Granny Apple Green. And we'll get those little pieces out here. This was a lot of cutting, I will admit. It was a lot of cutting. But you got to do something special for Christmas, don't you? So let's get started. Okay, let's get this stuff to the side here. And the first thing I'm going to do is attach the vellum to this. Now normally vellum you can see through it, but because of the flocking, as long as you use clear adhesive tape, you won't see it. So I'm not going to put a whole bunch on here, just a little bit. You know, if your tape has got a blue tinge to it, you will see it. But this is clear, and you don't really see it, which is amazing and nice. So let's just line this up here. I'm just going to center it. This vellum piece is cut by 4 by 5 1/4 and layered on top of the thick whisper white. Okay, we'll put that to the side. Now we'll construct our bird. So first thing I'm going to do is attach the vellum to the back of the wing, and I'm just using a little bit of tape here. And if you get some webbies, all you have to do is just take your pokey tool and just kind of poke them out. Doesn't take a lot. And just line that up like that. Okay, and we're going to do that to the second wing. See, I think I'm going to put a little bit more on there. And just line it up. That tape is very, very sticky, I will say that. Okay. You don't want it to be taped down too terribly. I mean, you want it to look a little, you know, fluffy. How about that? Okay. So now we have our bird body, and we've got to put the wings on. One goes in front, one goes behind, okay? And you want them to look kind of natural. So for this, I used glue dots. So here, let's just use a couple of glue dots here, and I'll put one here, and another one here. And you just have to kind of figure out how you want your bird to look, like this. Now this one, you're going to put the glue dot on the front of the wing because it goes behind the body. And we're just going to go like that. There. Okay, our bird is together. Now we're going to place the bird on the card. And I did this using dimensionals. So here's my dimensionals. And I've got one here. I'm putting it on the body and places where you won't see it through the vellum. And also this will help hold on the wings. So I think that's probably it. We'll just put one more down by his breastbone there. I really need to cut this business out though, or me trying to. Okay, that's 4 of them there. Okay, so you just got to kind of figure out how you want your bird to look. Okay, so there. Okay, now we're going to set this to the side for a second. And the piece. Now, the easiest, because this is vellum and it's going to be a little hard to stick to, I recommend that you use this Tombow adhesive glue, multi-purpose liquid glue. I'm going to show you an easy way of getting this out. If I can get it out of the, I've got to poke it a little bit, I think, because it's got a plug in there. Okay. There, whoops, too much. Okay. So what I'm going to do is just take a little dab of it, spread it around. I'm using the silicone sheet because nothing will stick to it. I can wash this off and it'll be fine. So I'm going to take some of this glue and just dab it on the back of this foil piece thing. There. Okay. And then we're going to remove this so we don't get glue on our card. And put this just down here. You got a little time to move it before it, and just place it. There it is. Okay, now for the branch here. Now the way I did it, I put it on with a glue dot, and I also put the branch behind, kind of behind the eye a little bit, just so he didn't look so dead. so kind of, but you got to make it look like it's coming out of his mouth, not his head. A little tricky. And I'm going to use a glue dot for that. Just put it, I'm putting it right kind of in the bigger section of the leaf. There. Okay, and then to finish it off, I've got these red rhinestones. Great deal, $7, and you get 240 of these little suckers. and then just put a red berry there, and that just kind of brings it out. And then that's it. That's the card. Easy to put together, a little fiddly to cut out. So the next card, which is card number 3, which will be in the next video, is this beauty. And this uses the brushed foil that's in the winter catalog. And also I'm going to be using the adhesive sheets, kind of like dimensionals, but in sheets. So stay tuned for the video number 3. Thanks for stopping by. See you later.